Hey guys, my name is Havana, and I'm so glad to be the guest host today with Highlands Insider in Cookeville now. We are here after the Charlie Kirk vigil in the square here in Cookeville. I am a new member of Turning Point USA, the Tennessee Tech chapter. I also am on staff at the Bend, and I do a podcast with my pastor called Sacrificially Speaking. The Bend was so glad to be a sponsor of today's vigil, and we were just really glad to come together as a group of young adults who were impacted so much by Charlie's life.
Thank you so much, Havana. I really appreciate everything you did today. Your speech was great, and also I really thank the Ben Church for just being out there and supporting our local community. My name is Nathan Buzard, by the way. I'm uh, technically the president here at Turning Point for Tennessee Tech, and we just wanted to honestly honor Charlie today and just be a voice out there for people to come together with.
Hi, I'm Savannah Rosbury. I served as the TPUSA Tennessee Tech Chapter President last semester, and now I'm the Vice President. I gave a speech tonight about Charlie and my experience with Charlie and just being with Turning Point for about over a year now, and we're really just very passionate about it. And this past couple of days has been crazy. Like she said, the Ben sponsored us, which is just so crazy to think about because if I'm going to be honest, we don't even have tabling supplies. So that definitely helps out a lot. And it's just nice to see everybody wanting to get involved. And I've also had older adults that aren't students or just people who are going like TCAT.
There has been so much support. Just people, honestly, they're like,
How can I
I,
help?
I don't I'm just like I'm maintenance. Like I work in maintenance. I fix trucks. Do you need any help with anything? And it's incredible the outreach that everybody's been willing to just like drop everything and just like come try and support us. And I really appreciate that.
Yes.
You don't know how hard it was over just the past semester trying to get people invigorated, and then it's like without any doing of our own, all of a sudden a flood of people come in to support Charlie.
Mhm.
And it's just
Right.
been incredibly like heart
Overwhelming.
oh yeah, overwhelming is a great word for it.
It was really great to see the outpouring of support from a lot of local leaders, and our sheriff's office was out there today doing an awesome job as always. Our sheriff's department in Putnam County is always amazing, so big thank you to them and all that they were doing at the vigil today. And me and Savannah had talked to several county leaders and people running for office locally, and it's just always great to have those people's support. If you are a local leader and you're looking to get involved with Turning Point USA, definitely be reaching out. We always want more of those great influences in young people's lives. So
Yes.
we would love to work with you guys.
I respond a lot to my school email. I don't know if I can write this down anywhere, but it's nmbuzard 42 at Tennessee Tech,
Yes.
or sorry, at tntech.edu. And then I respond to my phone. Unfortunately, I've been getting blown up over the past couple of days, so just we really want to create a good community of believers, but political activists too, who really want to stand for what they believe in.
We don't agree on everything.
Yeah.
And that's what's so great about Turning Point is that we're nonpartisan, but we get to have that open, free discussions without any harm, without any violence, to just pure respectful conversations. Like, let me tell you, me and Nathan don't agree on everything, but we work side by side together and we love it. So,
Yeah.
as for like reaching out to us, we did have an Instagram account last semester.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I put so much hard work into this Instagram account, but I rebuilt the chapter on campus. So I rebuilt it in January 2025 and I actually met Nathan while tabling, which is really cool. But the chapter that was there before us still has their Instagram account up. And I think that Instagram thinks that we're a bot or something.
Yeah.
So they actually deleted my account, our account. We had hundreds of followers, and that was the best way to reach out to us. And I just tried to remake it last Wednesday, and they deactivated it again.
If you are trying to reach out to our chapter through Instagram and you find an old Instagram
Has an
handle,
underscore in it.
you'll see all the posts are from like I think
2022
or something like that. So just disregard that. That is an old email. Nobody will be in contact with you. So just be aware of that.
They forgot the password.
Yeah,
So we don't know how to take it down.
Leadership has not been able to give us that access to that Instagram. So we're still
Working on it.
Working on that. We do have a group me that I've allowed a lot of people into, especially at the vigil. But yeah, so we really have a lot of work to do with getting people set up and in positions of leadership to do real good. So tabling for the future is put on hold at least until the 22nd. Turning Point is shut down till the 22nd.
Yeah.
They have allowed us to do some speaking events and stuff like that, but I think they really they don't want any more political violence or anything like that
for our safety.
And it's definitely a possibility, and so we do want to respect them in that. But
Our Eagle Engage, this is like the platform that we have to go through. If you're a tech student and you want to get involved, you go into Eagle Engage. It's on your portal, and you search for things that you're interested in. So a lot of people have been searching up Turning Point ever since Charlie had passed away, and we have had so many emails saying like validate this person, validate, because like people are requesting to join our group, and we've grown a lot. I think that was it the chapter members that had grown? It was like 12,000, and ever since Charlie had passed, it's grown to 36,000. Yeah. Or Charlie, before he had passed, he had 3 million followers on Instagram, and now he has 11.5, I think it is. So God is moving, seriously, and I have good faith for this chapter this semester. When I tell you last year's tabling, we would table out in the freezing cold all the time. And we didn't have any kind of like anything electric around us. So it was just us and our bare hands.
Yeah.
And it would be pouring down rain. But we would still table. And I don't know, I just have really good faith this semester. Last semester it was really hard to get just 3 people to sign up. They would sign up on our Google Sheet.
Getting them to actually come to events was like, it was kind of like pulling teeth, But we definitely, we definitely want, we really tried. We really tried. And this semester, I think that we're going to try just as hard, but with no cause of our own, it's going to be bigger, you know?
So there may be some people, and I don't know if you can hear me, but there may be some people in our audience who are not familiar with the term tabling.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you can just kind of tell them about what that is and what that means, and if people want to do that in the future.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
So let me explain what tabling is to y'all. So tabling is basically just like advertising our group or club. So like I said, the Ben had graciously donated money to us, which is I cannot explain. Like I can't even stop crying about it. We don't even have any tabling supplies. So we have a field rep. Her name is Hannah. She's amazing. But she goes from Knoxville to Memphis to Middle Tennessee to Chattanooga, everywhere. And the only time we would be able to table was with her. And so she would bring a wagon, a table, a tablecloth cover, and then she would bring something that we could use, like the free speech bowl, like he talked about, to help draw people in.
Shout locally to people who are just passing by.
Yeah.
They're going off to class, they're going to lunch, they're going to whatever, depending on the time of day. And it's just, it was a way that we could reach out
people
and talk to people about views. I had a ton of very productive discussions. Some people were there and, they're like, why are you here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? And
yeah.
we have to combat, people with antagonistic, like they're pre-conversation. They have no idea who I am. They've never spent a day with me.
Yeah.
But they see the turning point, and they see like maybe like
no, they
like
get interested.
Slogans or something, and it definitely catches people's eye. But it's it's a way to reach people out in the community and on schools.
Yeah.
Is what tabling is. And then our tabling events are something that we use to like reach more members, and then our actual events are for members to for
Come
just
together.
members. So tabling events are for everybody. Member events are like you know, coming together to do an activity. Like we could do, you know, volleyball events or, you know, other things. We also did a State of the Union watch party.
Yes, we did.
Last semester. That was probably one of our bigger events of last semester. And that was just to watch the State of the Union. So we try to be fun and political. It's hard because to find that balance, it's like you want to educate people on like what it is to be an American and like what we're standing up for in the Constitution. You don't want people to just jump on the bandwagon and not know what they're
Getting themselves into. Yeah.
So it's a bit of a balance that has to be walked, of having fun events that people will come out to, but then also like informative events that people can learn from.
Yeah, we have really fun tabling events though. I think my favorite one from last semester was the Hot or Not. And so basically it's like a laminated poster of different like conservatives and just people who like maybe worked under Charlie or did the same thing as Charlie. So like for example, Riley Gaines was on there, Ben Shapiro was on there, Candace Owens.
All the talking heads from the conservative movement in media and stuff is just basically like you put a little star up to who you
Or a
think
heart.
is attractive or not. Just like fun little events, and
It's so fun.
It starts the conversation.
Yeah,
with people,
exactly.
and that's really key. You know, you can't have a turning point without talking to people, and it's got to start somewhere. And you know, getting people to come up to the table. Like some people will just like they'll stand 15 feet away, watch other people come up to the table
And stare and watch our conversations.
They're standing watching the conversation, and then they finally have the courage to come up. And I think that the tabling events just really allow for people in the local community to have a way to reach out to people who they might disagree with or agree with. So it's
And we're not. Well, last semester I would say a lot. We're not Charlie. Like we're not here to full on debate you, but now we are. So now we.
He's left a good legacy.
There's always the first time
Yeah.
to get going.
Right.
Savannah, did you have anything to add?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you guys did a tremendous job. They've built quite the chapter there on Tennessee Tech campus, and so I think especially with the new added support and from the community too, I think we have the opportunity to grow it even in a bigger way as it gets this new spotlight from the unfortunate tragedy of earlier this week. So again, just to the community, we thank you guys for your support, and if you're interested in getting involved, now's the time to do it. We've all heard the calls to action. It's time to be Charlie and to step up for what we believe in.
Yeah.
And to do that in a real way in our community.
Yeah.
So we plan on doing that on Tennessee Tech's campus, but it needs to be even bigger than that throughout our city and state and nation too. More used to the media stuff on the church end, but I'm lucky enough to be involved in a lot of fronts over at the Bend. So I also do a podcast where we talk more biblical concepts. We do get a little political sometimes, but that's because the Bible is a little political in today's world. So it is Sacrificially Speaking with my pastor Shane Warren and I get to throw him off and ask anything I want and make him answer. And also sometimes I get to make fun of him. So you really want to be sure to tune in on that one. And because he's lame and wouldn't come do this podcast, and this is my call out to him. So you definitely want to watch me make fun of him. Go watch that. But no, for real, we have some really productive conversations. So be tuning in on those.
I would just like to say thank you to the Highland Insider for getting us for having us. Yeah, I would just like to thank you guys.
Yeah, and again, thank you to the Bend for donating to us. It's amazing, and we've actually had more people come out to us and ask, how can we help? What can we do? And I will say there's a lot of people that, like older people, that would like to be involved, and technically you do have to be a student to be a part of the Tennessee Tech chapter, but if you're in Putnam County or just in Cookeville and want to be a part of something big like this, you can start your own hub here in Cookeville. There's no issue with that. All you have to go to is tpusa.com and press get involved and just write what you think, and it'll be sent to a field rep that's in your area.
I'm sure they're gonna be
I
so
think-
much work to do.
I think that there is
They
going
might
to
not
be.
get back to you right away. They have a lot to do right now.
They do, but I definitely think that there's going to be a hub here sometime soon, and we would love to collaborate with them and get together.
I'm gonna give this a challenge. Somebody at the Bend, I believe in you, and I think that this needs to be a thing. So
Yeah.
I know you guys love what we're standing for, and I saw a lot of my church family out there today. So get involved, start a hub, support not only our beliefs and what we believe in, but also that gives you the wonderful opportunity to be a part of the Turning Point family and to support the students in a very practical way.
Yeah, and be a part of the mission. Not only that, like we said, we are having a little memorial for Charlie Kirk on campus. This is it was mainly going to be for college students and the next generation, Gen Zs. But I mean, if Charlie has done something in your life and has made a big impact on you, you're more than welcome to come. We want to have as many people there as possible to remember him and remember what he's done for us.
Plaza.
Yeah,
And Savannah, didn't you mention that this is going to be sort of a worship night?
Yes, it is. Yes. So we'll be speaking and talking about what he's done in our lives, and then after that we will be doing like an acoustic little worship night, so we can all come together and thank the Lord for everything that he's done for us and working through Charlie to us. Yeah. We're really excited. We wanted to do a worship night last semester, and it didn't go through like we thought it would. Like the participation just wasn't there. So, and now it is, and we're so excited. We cannot even explain.
I did want to say something personally. I never really was the type of person to fast and pray, but I'm trying that out for the first time now, and I think that would be something healthy. Jesus put the example for us to fast and pray, and I think that we don't do it enough. Not just pray, a lot of people pray, but not a lot of people fast with the explicit purpose of trying to get closer to God. So I think that would be something valuable that I'm trying to do, and we could add.
Yeah.
We'll be there Thursday night at Centennial Plaza. We'd love to see you. Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Another thing is for people that maybe doesn't want to start a hub and be in that leadership position. If you have the opportunity to go to America Fest, Erica said in her speech on Fox News that is still continuing it. And if you have the opportunity to do that, anybody can go. Obviously, we'll be having like student general admission, but there's adult general admission, and you can go and. For example, I met Bryce Crawford. I met Lee Allen Baker. I met Erica. I met Charlie. I was in the same room as Don Jr. Trump. Like, you know, you meet anybody and everybody, and they're the boldest, brightest voices of our time. And I learned and grew so much at America Fest, and I met and surrounded myself with kids my age that had the same exact morals and values as me. So it was nice to be surrounded by people who think alike. And
if you could meet the voices behind the Federalist Papers, would you want to?
Yeah.
Come to AmFest, you know?
Exactly. Yes, please, seriously. And even if you're a student, it's $50 for general admission, $50 for lodging, and it's amazing. You get to room with people. Like, I had a roommate from Hawaii, and I had another one from North Carolina, and we still talk to this day, and we will be rooming together in December. So seriously, like, if you can do it, then do it. Seriously. Sorry, seriously. I can't stress it enough. So yeah, but
Thank you so much.
yes, thank you.
We were so excited to be the guest host for this rendition after the vigil. As we were saying, we all that was a really powerful moment for us and our generation. So thank you for letting us spread that even further than just that event. And I think Savannah and
Nathan.
had great things to say.
It's okay.
So yeah, just thank you for giving us that platform.
Introducing Highlands Insider, a locally owned conservative newspaper, both in print and online, serving the Highlands and Upper Cumberland region, including Putnam, White, Overton, and Jackson County, with more to come. Founded to fill the gap left by liberal-leaning coverage, we deliver uncompromised news, video, and community engagement. Subscribe now and use code HI49 to save $20 on a print and online subscription for limited time.
Join us every week as we introduce our neighbors, businesses, and inspiring stories.
People, businesses, and places that make the Upper Cumberland what it is today.
As we tell all about the past, present, and even the future outlook.
Like, comment, and subscribe so you do not miss an episode.